Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Shiki. Today, I wanted to have an open discussion, maybe a rant on some recent things that I'm seeing. So basically, as you can see, we have BTS, and then we have privacy here at the side. Privacy is something that every human being has a right to. It's not a privilege. It shouldn't be a privilege. It's something that everyone should have the right to. You should be able to mind your own business. You should have things that only account to you and some things that you are in control of. So, for example, if you want to spend an hour, like privacy doesn't just mean when you're outside, it can be inside, it can be anywhere. So, what I'm thinking is lately I've seen some very worrying behavior from people, from certain people, especially on Twitter, where their locations will be exposed, where they're being followed, and people are taking photos of them, and they're tracking flights and they're tracking everything, hotel rooms, and it's actually extremely dangerous. It's first of all, it's dangerous behavior. It puts them at risk, and it's just, if you're if you're a fan of BTS, if you're an army, the most important thing is not to make them feel unsafe. So with that said, I stumbled upon some tweets of a huge account with over 200,000 followers, basically completely exposing sensitive information, even after BTS themselves came out and said, we don't agree with that information. That wasn't supposed to come out. My issue is this certain account that I'm speaking of has a huge following, 250,000, 280,000 more. It's just it's a massive account. And you can't tell me that that account doesn't have an influence. Of course it has an influence. It can basically normalize certain behavior. It can normalize behavior, which means that whoever is new into the fandom or whoever is new might pick up on it. It puts them at risk. It's just, I don't understand the thought process behind it. Why would you want to expose really sensitive information which can put them at risk? You know, you never know which person has bad intentions and gets this information thanks to you, because you're sending that out there to the world. Now, the account in question actually leaked information, and then BTS came out and talked about how it was bad, and they basically said, we don't like it. That shouldn't have been posted, but please, don't do certain things. And they translated that post and just kept on doing it. What exactly are you doing? What exactly is the point here? If you call yourself an army, which this account does, aren't you thinking about the consequences of your action? I feel like anyone with a following, just even if you don't have a following at all, we all have a responsibility. It doesn't matter if it's online or if it's in person. Your actions, your words, everything has consequences. Um, but more so when you have so many people following you, because your information, over 200,000 people are being sent what you are sending out. And that is actually, that comes with more responsibility. You have to think twice about what you say and what you do. This is not just a jokey thing. This is actually sensitive information, and I just don't agree with it. I think that's extremely stupid. And I've already blocked these accounts. So I just wanted to say, maybe if perhaps you stumble upon these accounts, you should perhaps block them, or if there's a report function, if they're leaking certain sensitive information, it shouldn't be okay. Because imagine you're going somewhere, and then someone is just like, and you can't tell me it's okay because they're famous. Because at the end of the day, they're people, and if they're going to a public location for an event, everyone knows about it. Fine. But if it's sensitive information and location that they haven't shared, there's a reason why they haven't shared some things. There's a reason why you, who's watching, there's a certain information you wouldn't just put out there. There's a reason. And the same thing goes for them. So I think it's just extremely disrespectful and distasteful to put these guys at risk just because, I don't know. Do you want to be the first one to say it? I don't understand the thought process. Like, if you hate them, excuse me, if you hate them, I would be like, you know, okay, so you hate them, so you're trying to hurt them. But if you consider yourself, which is not okay, of course, but if you consider yourself an army, then I have to wonder, what is your intention? Either way, I hope we can respect, their privacy, because you never know. You just better not to take a chance or a risk. They're already sharing so much of their lives with us, so much of the things that they do. You always talk about. I think this is, all you gotta do is just trust them. They will share what they want to share, and they will tell us what they want to tell us. Leaking information, even if it comes from a news source, we shouldn't be spreading it out. Now, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm just talking about the people who are doing these things. So, just wanted to point that out. I just don't think it's good behavior. But yeah, thank you for listening. If you have listened, take care of yourself, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Also, Indigo, there's no more voting, but Indigo comes out in about 5 days. Exciting times. Don't forget to pre-order and also stream and support Dreamers, JK, Jin, Astronaut, more, all of those things. But yeah, goodbye.